Find your passports and pack your bags. We're going on a European journey. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 90. This is the FIFA 23 Hearts Career Mode. We're on episode 64, and I challenge anyone to find a save that I've done on FIFA reaching that episode before. 64, we're on uncharted territory. We've never been here before, but we're happy to be here, and we want to go further. And we will be going further this season than just domestic football. You might be thinking, what the hell do I mean by that? Well, I will tell you what I mean. So, I was in the office, I went into the inbox, I was checking the email, see if we got anything interested, and we got this. We got a bunch of matches being rescheduled. So, your match against Aberdeen, rescheduled. Your match against St Mirren, rescheduled. Your match against Kilmarnock, rescheduled. Your match against Motherwell, rescheduled. And the Edinburgh Derby against Hibernian was rescheduled. So I was thinking, why? What's happened? Why are all these matches getting rescheduled? I don't understand it. I need to check the calendar. I need to see why. I need to know why, damn it. So I checked the calendar. I thought, well, you know, we have a couple of days left of August. Nothing really happening here. I guess we'll have a look and we'll see what's happening in September. And this is what's happening in September, man. Look at this. Boom! We've got green. We've got Europa Conference League football. We've actually qualified for the third tier of European football. Now, last season when we finished 5th and Celtic won the Scottish Cup, I was convinced that we got the last spot in Europe. However, we were not notified, we didn't get any email, we were not alerted at the start of the season if we were going to be in Europe or not, so I just assumed that we would not be in Europe. I just assumed that, well, you know, I guess we missed out. I guess the coefficients went down. I guess Scotland get one less place this season. So I didn't think we would be in Europe. But it turns out the playoffs have been decided now. The group stages are here. And we are, in fact, in European football. So that is tremendous. I am absolutely buzzing. I cannot wait to get into European action, man. And I'm looking so forward to it, man. I am so happy right now that we'll be going on a European journey once again with Hearts. I just hope this European journey is more successful than the one we had in Season 1. But this means a lot of things, and it changes a lot of things too, because I was thinking about keeping the squad pretty narrow. I was thinking about keeping it a low squad. Didn't want a lot of numbers. Was going for quality over quantity. However, with Europe now, we're going to have to add numbers. We're going to have to do it. So that is one thing. We could be looking at bringing in as much as maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 players within the next couple of days. So this changes a lot. We're currently monitoring bids for Romero as well. I put a poll up on the channel and you guys voted for me to sell him. So the rules are pretty simple. If we get 25 million or more for Romero, I'm willing to let him go. If we get less than that, then, you know, we'll keep him, because I do believe he's only going to get better and better. But yeah, the addition of this Europa Conference League football to our season, brilliant. The last episode, unfortunately, didn't go too well. It certainly wasn't a brilliant episode. We picked up 1 point out of a possible 9 in the league. It was pretty diabolical, but I'm hoping we can put that right here today, and that we can start getting our domestic campaign heading in the right direction. Because let's be honest, we don't want to be going into Europe struggling in the league. You know, I want to be in a good position domestically before these European fixtures start. So we've got Livingston, we've got the transfer window, and then, of course, we've got a massive game against Rangers. If we look at the league table, things are pretty tight at the moment. Now, we are pretty low down. I think we're as far as down as 10th, I want to say. Well, I don't want to say it, but I think it's true, so I need to kind of say it. But yeah, I believe we're sitting in 10th. Yeah, we are. So we're sitting in 10th place. We have 4 points. Livingston, who we play next, have lost their opening 4 games. So, albeit they're desperate for a win, but it doesn't really mean anything. What we've seen in the opening part of the season are not very good. So we should be hopefully putting them to the sword. We've conceded 11 goals in 4 games. That's simply not good enough. We need to improve defensively. I will be looking to bring in a centre-back and probably a right-back in within the next couple of days as well to the club. Not only did I want to get an extra centre-back in because we've got European football, but also Craig Halkett's going to be out for the next 2 months injured. So, yeah, we will need options. We will need to get a replacement in. But, I mean, Rangers and Celtic, not exactly doing great, both on 7 points. And then we have Motherwell and Aberdeen leading the way with 8 points. So, it's not been a good start to the season for us, obviously. 4 points after 4 games, averaging a point per game. Look, that sucks. I'll be the first one to admit it, but we need to look at the positives here. first of all, we found out we're in Europe. That's a great positive. That is worth getting excited about. And second of all, you know, if we look at it from this standpoint, we're only 4 points off the top of the table. So, yeah, I get it. We've only played 4 games, so to be 4 points behind the likes of Motherwell and Aberdeen isn't exactly nice. But, again, we're only 4 points off. So, the damage hasn't been done yet. You know, if we start putting together a run of results, then there's no reason why we cannot start climbing this league table. And like I said, a match against Livy today and then a home tie against Rangers. I'll be looking to take maximum points for those 2 games. But look at Aberdeen, man. They're doing well. Only conceded 2 goals. They've only scored 4 goals, but it's working for them at the moment. You know, they're doing a job. They've won 1-0, 1-0, and then 2 draws at 1 each. So, yeah, Aberdeen are probably the form team at the moment. They're not scoring a lot of goals, but they're not really conceding any goals. Us, on the other hand, we are scoring a lot of goals. Apart from St Mirren, and I don't know why St Mirren are the top goal scorers, but we've got the second most goals in the league. But again, we've conceded the most goals with 11. So, yeah, we just need to fix that. We need to get better defensively, and I'm sure bringing in some defenders will help with that. And this is our group, by the way, for Europe. For anyone wondering, we've been drawn alongside Genk, Malmo, and Rakow, who I believe are from Poland. So, yeah, I mean, it's a group that I would expect us to be competing for. We should be looking to get out of that group, let's be honest. In comparison to our Edinburgh rivals, you know, our city rivals, look at their group. They got Frankfurt, Hajduk Split, and AAB. So I definitely say we got an easier group than Hibernian. I mean, I look at all the teams in our group, and I think that we could beat them all. You know, I think we could finish above them all, whereas, you know, Frankfurt are going to be very, very difficult for Hibs to get the better of. So, yeah, delighted with the draw for this group. We've got Aberdeen in there as well. They're in a group with Monaco, Fetis, and Boavista FC. So, yeah, no, pretty interesting to see that the Scottish teams get Group F, G, and H. So we've got the 3 groups at the bottom. But lots of teams in representing Scotland this year in Europe. I don't know how the rest of them are going to do. I just hope we can do them proud. Alright then, here is the lineup for the game against Livingston. We're having to go without the captain, Craig Halkett, who's out for 2 months. So Civic will come in for him, and Kingsley will take the armband. Again, we're going with Sander Clark in nets. Harry Suter keeps his position. Atkinson's going to be on the right. Devlin and Grant will be in the middle. Romero in front of those guys. And then it's going to be Mackay, Henderson, and GUE-SUNG up front. Definitely looking to possibly bring in... I'm looking at players that we could be bringing in. I'm thinking a right winger, because Ginelli's going to be a massive blow. Could we bring someone in? I'm hoping so. I think we need another centre back. I think we need a right back as backup for Atkinson. And I would like to get a really good defensive midfielder in as well, because I think we'll need that going into the European games. As for Livy, again, they've got George in nets, Correa, Fitzwater, Kankar, Devlin, Holt, Omonga, Ali, Pittman, Bailey, and Pinto. They haven't won a game yet, they haven't got a point yet, so let's make sure we keep that run going, and we make it 5 defeats from 5 here at Martindale. Oh, nice 1-2 with Henderson and GUE-SUNG. Henderson, but he's just not got the skills to take it around Jason Holt, and Livingston will come away with it, and George clears it up. Grant first to it. Grant trying to win the header. He does win it. He flicks it to Romero. Now it is Grant. Grant will lay it off to Cammy Devlin, who'll flick it up for Romero, and he must, and he does. Nice wee finish there for Romero. Simple goal. A little bit fortunate, I think, maybe. The little chip over from Devlin. I don't know what's happening here. Romero is froze. Hopefully they give us the goal. I think they should give us the goal. They will. Devlin's chip here. Did it take it to... I don't know. But I tell you what, it's a good finish for Romero. And you can understand why some clubs are wanting him. And you can understand why he's valued at 25 million. He is the next Lionel Messi, in my opinion. So I do expect him to be getting big transfer offers. But look at Romero, gives us a goal 19 minutes in. Oh my god, they've tried to clear it. Sander Clark makes up for the error there. But I mean, Suter's not having a good start to his Hearts career, is he? Let's be honest. At this rate, you think he's going to be at the club like his brother John. I mean, he's not really delivering so far. And we need him to deliver. GUE-SUNG, come on. Oh, GUE-SUNG, the bust. Look at GUE-SUNG. Oh, he's got that pace. He's got the power just to run through everybody. And he puts it in the back of the net. Simple as that. GUE-SUNG literally just runs past the Livy players, bangs it in the back of the net. And you can tell that, you can tell 2 things here. You can tell that GUE-SUNG is the most improved player in the league, in my opinion, in the past 12 months, and you can tell that Livingston are absolute dog shit. So yeah, a combination of both. Look at that, try to pull him back, and no chance. Tell you what, he's got number 26 on his shirt. Could we see 26 league goals this season for GUE-SUNG? I think so. Tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. But yeah, that's going to be the target, I think. That's what he should be aiming for. Because I tell you what, he's probably averaging at least, I'd say pretty close to, what, maybe a goal a game on current form. So yeah, let's see if we can continue that. Oh, GUE-SUNG gets the better of him, but he's won a free kick. He should have just let us play on there. I mean, we were away. He's pulled it back. We know Grant can hit these, but I think Kingsley's also pretty decent at them. I'm going to let... Kingsley's not got the power, though. They've done Kingsley dirty in this game with his free kick ability. We're going to let George Grant take it. Let's see. George Grant. Can we get a good strike on the ball? Nah, not really. Straight into the wall. Oh, shite. Civic late there. Very late. Pinto goes down, and I think Civic maybe going down the tunnel here for an early bath. And it is. Yeah, unfortunately, Toby Civic can't really do that, and that doesn't help, you know, lack of defenders. We've got Halkett out injured now, we've got Toby Civic out suspended. Now here we go then, bunch of substitutions being made. We're going to make 5 changes in total, and we need to defend this free kick. I really want the clean sheet here, so let's make sure this does not go in. We're standing over it. Come on, Wall, we need the Wall to save us. The Wall do our jobs. We don't need the Wall. Oh, we need Super Sander Clark. Here's a Wall. He's a giant, he's Superman. Corner though, there's going to be Pinto to take this delivery. It's got Sander Clark, so surely they didn't come for it, but Humphreys, who we just brought on as a sub, can drive out with the ball, and we'll see if Humphreys can maybe go himself here. He's getting caught by Omenga, he's cut back inside, he'll play it to Devlin, Devlin back to Smith, Smith up to Shankland, I think, and not even Shankland, I don't know who it was, I think it was maybe GUE-SUNG. That's good there for Suter, though, just comes across, wins it, and plays it back to Sander, who will just launch this one forward again. Livy. Now, looking like they want to come forward. We just don't want to commit too many men, man. We've got the 2-0 lead. It's pointless for us to... Well, I'll tell you what, we could win this here. This could finish the game. It's Humphreys. Humphreys going to try and play for... Oh, it's offside. Another good tackle for Suter. Oh, he's just gave it straight back to him. What the fuck's he doing? Back post, oh, it's away. Sander Clark gets a hand on it, and now it's Connor Smith. He's give it. Why are we? Why we're so like? We're doing everything we can here to allow Livy a goal in this game. I don't know why. I do not know why at the back we're being so. Oh, great tackle again from Suter, but another great tackle for Suter. I'll tell you what, he stepped up today, big time, big time. Now it's to Humphreys. Humphreys with 10 men. Can we put them to the sword here? We're going to launch it up. It's going to find Callum Patterson. Or it won't. It's bounced over his head, but that should do it. It is going to do it. Referee blows for full time. And we've come away with a very, very important win there. So, yeah, 2-0. Simple. We weren't great by any means. You know, it wasn't the greatest performance. But it was the sort of performance that I wanted. You know, a comfortable win. I wanted a clean sheet. We got a clean sheet. We weren't really troubled. Well, we were troubled second half. Livingston made a go of it. But we defended well. We made a lot of tackles there. So... Sander Clark didn't really have that much to do. In terms of player performance, it looks like Suter got... Did he get man of the match? I think he deserved it. He made a lot of good... No, GUE-SUNG got man of the match, but Suter was definitely up there. Suter got a 7.0 rating. I thought he would done better than that, but I guess not. I guess not. But yeah, overall, happy with that. It's 2-0 win. We can move on. You know, we were taking on Livy. We were expected to beat Livy, and we beat them, so... Yeah, job done. Job done. And now we move on to the transfer deadline day. And it should be a massive one, man. I'm expecting a lot of deals to happen. Normally our transfer windows are pretty quiet, but I will be busy. I'm expecting us to be going out and to make signings. So yeah, really looking forward to it, but we'll have a quick look at league table first. We'll see what that win does for us. It will move us on to 7 points, and it will take us into the top half of the table, albeit some teams have yet to play their 5th game, so we probably will, more than likely, drop out of the top 6. But here, it's a win. I'm happy with that. They got Celtic now and St Mirren both leading the way with 10 points. And yeah, Motherwell Aberdeen still to play. Rangers Hibernian still to play. So a lot of teams still to play. But, you know, we've done our bit. We won. We've got a goal difference now up to 0 as well. So, You know, our goal difference is back to where it should be, and now hopefully we can begin to work on getting it into the positives and start building it. But yeah, you know what? Decent response there against Livingston after 3 games in a row where we were pretty poor. Alright then, here we go. 10 hours remaining in the transfer window, and the rumours are that GUE-SUNG could be potentially coming to Hearts. Now, he is a good player. I have looked at him. I have submitted a bid. However, I don't think that Hyundai Motors are really going to consider the amount of money that I was willing to pay. So I actually don't think that deal will happen. I think there's a more likely right midfielder that we sign, and that would be Ryan Christie. He's out of contract at the end of the year, and I think it's much more likely that we get Ryan Christie than anyone else. Got an offer here for Peter Haring. It's been withdrawn. Connor Smith's developing well. We already know this, and we move in then to the next hour, and hopefully we can get some business done. Derail analysis. So there's more rumours gathering. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, so it's not going to work. GUE-SUNG, they're not interested. Unfortunately, Azar, no shit. So I thought we could maybe get Ryan Christie, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And I think because it's happened on like transfer deadline day, there's going to be no opportunity for us to put in a second bid. I believe that's kind of how it works. So yeah, I don't think we can make another bid then. It looks like we ain't going to get either of these guys, which sucks. I offered 500 for GUE-SUNG, offered 5 million, so I thought they might have accepted that, but they haven't. Which means we'll probably go to this guy then. Look at this, Adriel Balua. He is a free agent, 29 years old for the Ivory Coast. He looks like a speed merchant. He's got pace. He's around about the same. He's got the same physical stats and same age as Josh Ginnelly as well. So attacking work rate high, defensive work rate low. I think we will try and bring this guy into the club. So yeah, he's probably going to be one that I look to bring in. Other players I'm trying to currently get is Abukar Keita. We do need cover in the defence. And then Alan Campbell, I believe, could be the missing link in our midfield. I think Campbell and Devlin could really take us to places we've never been before. And I really want to get this Alan Campbell signing done. And he's a player that I like. He's a player that has been recently called up to the national team. So I think a lot of his stats are green, you know. I mean, look at these stats here. Physical, mental, I mean, pretty much everything here is green. So I'm hoping that he does agree to come to Hearts, but we will sim a couple more hours. No offers yet, though. Strangely enough, for our players, I was expecting a busier deadline day here. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting more activity. At the moment, it's not happened. And Keita, they have agreed to basically sell him for 1.6k, so now we can get straight into business. We can accept the offer, and we can go and offer him a contract. So let's go do it. Let's try and bring in another centre-back. Like I said, with Halkett out injured for 2 months, so we will need to bring somebody else in. We do have European football. We've got lots and lots of games coming up here, so let's see if we can bring him in. Rotation, he wants rotation. You know what, I'll settle for that. There's no point. If he's happy with rotation, then if he's happy with rotation in 4 years, then I don't see the point for me to you know be unhappy with that. In terms of wage, he wants 3,200. I will counter that, and I will offer him. I'll offer him 3,000, but I'll be willing to give him an extra signing bonus. There you go. We'll give you. I'll give him 40 in the signing bonus. I think that's pretty fair. I wouldn't be surprised if he accepts that. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, let's find out what he wants. It's not quite what he wanted, but he's happy to accept. So there you go, we brought in another player, Abukar Keita. Been after this guy for quite a while. It was between him and Harry Suter, but obviously due to injury to Halkett, we did need another centre-back, so now Abia Keita is a Hearts player. So yeah, excited to see how he does. And yeah, I think with the injury to Halkett, he might even come straight into the first team. We have to wait and find out. But here he is, he's arrived. Shaking hands. And this is it. Shaking hands with Robbie Nielsen. Shaking hands with the coaches. Shaking hands with everybody in Colorado Rapids. Have now lost, I think, their best centre-back. So there you go, he's now a Hearts player, and he links up with Harry Suter. So yeah, happy with that. Two good defensive midfield, two good centre-backs that we have brought into the club. We're still waiting on a response from Blackpool for Alan Campbell. We will continue to wait, and we will let's see the deadline day tick down then. by an hour. And yeah, still not a lot happening then. 6 hours remaining. Moussa Dembele has just went to Lille for over 30 million. We've got an offer here for Peter Haring, which I am not going to accept. I think I can see Peter Haring having some sort of future at the club, so we're not going to sell him. But I tell you what, we are running out of time here, and if we want to get this deal done, then we probably need to, fucking they're not going to sell us Alan Campbell. That sucks. Absolutely. I really want Alan Campbell, right? Okay. If we're not going to get Alan Campbell, then I guess we'll get back into the transfer hub. I mean, I guess we've got Benenjami. Benenjami is a good option. I'm not denying that. There's Ali McCann. He's someone else that I do like, but he's not quite at the level of an Alan Campbell. I think I will probably just leave it for now then. I'm not really... There's this guy that's, to be honest, pretty decent. He was a free agent. Unfortunately, we never got one as a free agent. Now he's joined Genk, so we can't sign him. Max Fawn is a guy that I've been looking at, but it's just not going to happen. We wouldn't be able to get him in. You know what? I think we'll try and sign this guy here. Let's go for it. Balua. I don't know what he is, but you know what? He'd be a free agent if we can sign him, and it wouldn't cost us anything other than the wage. So let's see. Let's see if we can bring this guy into the club, and even if it's just a short-term thing, you know. It might be good. Well, he looks a player. Look at his hairstyle. We'll offer me a 2-year deal. Let's see what he thinks of that. Is he going to be happy with it? Yeah, that's what he wants, so happy days. Yeah, no release clause. I'm happy with that. We don't need a release clause. Now we need to talk about the salary. Okay, I actually don't know what he's worth, so that's the problem. I don't really know here. I will say I'll offer you, let's say 3,000. And I'll offer you a 100 grand signing bonus. I mean, that sounds fair to me. You know what, actually? In case he's worth more than that, we'll go 4,000. Boom. He doesn't currently have a club, so how am I supposed to know what he's worth? I don't. It's impossible. Okay, he wants 5,400. I feel like we're not that far away, actually, you know? But I'm only going to offer him 5,000. And he wants 140 after 20 appearances. That's cool. Signing bonus. I'll offer you 120 then. How about £120,000 signing bonus? And we will now see if Adriel Balua accepts that. And he has. So there you go. We've made our second signing of the transfer deadline day. So happy with that. It's been done. It's been completed. We shake hands. And yeah, we go about our business then. So yeah, good to see that. Deal is done. And let's find out what rating he is. Let's hope he's not a complete dud. Let's hope he's half decent. Oh, we've got an A plus rating, so he must be okay. Excellent deal. Let's find out how okay it was. He is rated 72. That's not bad. That's not bad. Good squad player. I'll take that. I'll take that. You know, I'm happy enough. I think that's pretty decent. So I don't think we'll be making any more signings for now. I think we're okay. I mean, I would have liked to have got a defensive midfielder in, but I just don't see it happening. So we'll skip the next 2 hours. I don't know if we're going to get any deals in for our players. It doesn't look like it. It's been pretty quiet. I expected Romero to lead in this window, but it appears he's going to stay. There's a loan offer for Nielsen. Feyenoord. Do we loan out Lewis Nielsen? Probably not. I think Nielsen will get game time, especially with the European football. So we're going to keep Nielsen at the club this year. And that is it. There you go. Transfer deadline's over. We made 2 signings. I'm happy with them. I'm hoping now that we can kick on. We've got Rangers up next. That's going to be an absolute massive game, of course. It's really important. I think it's a game that obviously it's not a must win, but I want to win it. I feel like a defeat and you know our season could be looking in one of those bad situations where it's always like when we're playing catch up. So yeah, I mean I'll be looking to win that 100%. This is our squad, youth squad. I've been keeping an eye on this guy, Charlie Morgan. Looks like he could be a player in the future. I'm not going to call him up just yet, but we will keep an eye on the players that are currently in the development squad. Alright then, let's have a quick look at our squad. Now that the transfer window has passed, we're going to have a quick look at the team that we will be using going ahead this season as we attempt to have a very successful league campaign. I'm hoping to win the Scottish Cup this year, and again, now that we're in Europe, I definitely want to get out the group stages. So let's see if we've got a team capable of doing that. Goalkeepers, Clark, Stewart and David. I think they are. I think goalkeeper-wise, we're good. I think we are pretty damn good. I'm looking at David here, and you know he probably should play more games. I mean, he's only had one Premier League game this season, and he had a 7.8 rating. You know, in the friendly matches, he had 2 clean sheets, and he got a 7.10 rating. So, yeah, I mean, we look at Sander Clark. He's currently averaging a 6.28. Maybe David should be the number one. I think I might actually start him against Rangers, if I'm being honest. I think we might go for it. Cochrane is our number one left back. Well, no, he's not really. I think we prefer Kingsley at the moment, but I mean, look at his rating, you know, 5.93. He's just not been delivering. So, yeah. Kingsley, 7.10. Good stuff. Suter has been... He didn't start good, but I tell you what, that last game against Livingston, I thought he was tremendous. Halkett, great. You know, what can I say about him, our captain, but he's out injured, so sucks. Toby Civic. Don't know what I feel about Toby Civic. You know, I feel like he's got better, but ratings-wise, he hasn't really delivered. Lewis Nielsen, averaging a 5.5. That ain't good. Got Abia Kieta, who I'm looking forward to seeing, and Atkinson on the right back. You know, we could have definitely done with getting a right back, and I'm not going to deny it. Like, I mean, I was hoping to do that. Like, Nielsen and Civic can both play right back. Callum Patterson can play right back. So we have options. I guess it's not that bad. But, yeah, we'll see. Joe Allen, will this guy ever play again? I don't know. I mean, he might, but it doesn't look like it anytime soon. Dylan Reid's out on loan. Cammy Devlin, Benenjme, this is going to be... I mean, yeah, we look at Benenjme, friendly matches didn't do too well, but the domestic season he's done really well, 7.2 to average. So this is like the main two in the middle of the park. I did want to try and find someone to come in that's an improvement on Benenjme. Not that Benenjme's bad, but I was just kind of hoping to find someone a bit more physical that could slot in beside Devlin. But I'm happy with this. For now, I think that's a very good midfield partnership. So, yeah, we'll keep them together. Grant and Haring, I guess they offer decent options. Connor Smith, I think, I mean, ratings-wise, he's not doing that well. Look at his 71 overall, but look at his average rating in the games, 5.82. It's poor. It's very poor, but it's early season. Finlay Pollock hasn't played a game yet. We've got Adriel Balua, who we just brought in. Might start against Rangers. Alan Forrest, he's done okay. I just don't think... He's not really the guy you want to see starting. And, you know, let's be real. I mean, I think he's okay as a squad player. Okay, so they can bring him on as a sub if we're chasing goals, but I don't think he's quite the man you want to see start matches, especially big matches. When you see him start against like his former club Livingston, it's like, okay, you know, he can do the job here. But when we're taking on like Rangers, we're taking on Celtic, we're taking on these teams in Europe, I just don't think you want to see Alan Forrest on the initial starting 11. So that's my thoughts on him. Barry Mackay had an okay start. Then we move into Luca Romero. I'm surprised he's still here, but he is. Josh Ginnelly, like, unfortunately injured. Boom. Chun Song had a good start, 4 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 7.7 rating, cannot argue. Lauren Shankland again, 4 appearances, 3 goals, most of them from the sub bench, but it just goes to show you, man, that GUE-SUNG and Shankland are scoring goals, so that's what I like to see. Humphrey's got a couple of assists. I've got Henderson, who I'm hoping to get more game time, and Callum Patterson, at this point, pretty much just a squad player. So, I mean, there you go. I think that squad's pretty good. I do think that's a squad capable of, you know, getting us what we want to achieve this season. And let's see what we can achieve up next, guys, when we take on Rangers. Massive game here. Absolutely massive. They're on 8 points. We're on 7 points. So I believe Rangers just... Did they draw their game in hand? I think they did. Their game in hand. Celtic drew against St Johnstone, so that's good. That's brilliant, actually. And what did Rangers do then in their last game in hand? They must have drew as well. They drew against Aberdeen, so... Look how close this is, man. I mean, if we can win this, it would put us on 10 points, and we'd be just 1 point behind Celtic, who are currently top. Ross County, who normally always struggle, are in second place. Yeah, a win here's insane. A win could put us into third place, but look, a defeat, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're beginning to fall back again. So, yeah, no, this is a big, big game here, and make no mistake about it, a win will just push us right up towards the top of the table. So let's go and get it. This is it then. We welcome Rangers to Tynecastle. Rangers finished second last season in the Singe Premiership. And I tell you what, I wouldn't mind taking that place away from them. I wouldn't mind if we could finish second. If we could get top 2, we could get into a Champions League qualifier. That would be amazing. Anyway, I've decided to go with David in nets today. I'm going to reward them. Kingsley, Suter, we're bringing in the new signing, Chiesa and Atkinson at right back. We're without Civic and Halkett, remember. We've got Benjamin, Devlin and Romero at the midfield trio. And up front is Mackay, GUE-SUNG and a new signing, Balua. So we've got 2 new signings coming into this game for Rangers. Throwing them in at the deep end, but I tell you what, hopefully they can swim. Because if they don't, then they'll be sinking straight to the bottom of this ocean. And that is where you get eaten by the Sharks. Speaking of the Sharks, let's see what Sharks we're taking on today. Got Robbie McCrory finally getting a game after Alan McGregor dies of old age. Got Barisic, Goldson, Suter. Didn't even see the last, but fucking Brawlers playing each other. Seawald, O'Hare and Lund. It's going to be Brawler versus Brawler. Lawrence, Sakala and Brooks is the front three. So here we go. Rangers versus Hearts, and it is coming up next. There we go, Benjamin looking for... Who's he looking for? I don't know. He's found Atkinson. Atkinson. Ball back in towards Benjamin. Now it's headed down to Cammy Devlin, who will drill it, and it's saved by McCrory, and it's a comfortable save. McCrory getting his body behind the ball there and just reeling it in. Shite. Ball through to Sakala. And that's a good finish for Sakala. You know what? He's done his in there. Smashing Sakala. I have no complaints. Defence wasn't the best, but who knows? Yeah, there he goes. Didn't the Ronaldo sue as well. Jesus Christ. Embarrassing, right? Come on. Need to get back into this game. Cannot allow Sakala to open us up like that. Or I think it was Lawrence with the delivery in. Yeah, I don't know where Harry Suter's going there. I mean, he has been good the last couple of games, but I mean, he wasn't good there. He just completely ran away, left his post, went AWOL, and Fashion Sakala sent the ball back in to the net there. So not good enough. Balua, come on Balua, looks for a good cross in. It's not great though. It doesn't get past the first Rangers man. Suter wins it. It's Mackay. Mackay out to Atkinson. Atkinson finds Romero. Balua again. Balua through to Romero. Romero kept that in, but he's been muscled off the ball there. Benjamin heads it back down to Cammy Devlin. And Devlin's pass intercepted back to Balua. Balua, awful shot, man, awful shot, and nowhere near the target. Nice, it's through to GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG now, get away from Barisic. Still GUE-SUNG, cuts inside. It was great up until the shot. The shot should be better, and it's no wonder he's got his head in his hands. I think he knows. I mean, look at that, brilliant cut inside there. Opens his body up, but pulls the shot wide of the target. Come on, Kingsley. Kingsley into the path of Barry Mackay. Mackay. 1-2. It's great stuff. Mackay's... it's been off... Really? I thought we timed that to perfection, but apparently we didn't. Balua and Mackay. Nice 1-2, but no, Mackay just about going offside there. Come on, Suter. Ball out to Balua, but again, he's just not got the pace to trouble Barisic and McCrory now. Back with McCrory. Can we apply pressure though? We maybe can here. Can we win that? No, we don't. Atkinson though will get to it first. Time's running out. If we want to go for half time, and then it needs to come relatively soon. Chiesa will launch one out to Barry Mackay. Mackay going to try and get past Redfan Yilmaz. He cuts inside. It's still Barry Mackay. Then he loses it. That's not even Yilmaz. It's Chris Carstensen. But still, who cares who it is? We're trailing here. We need something. We need something big. We need it now if we want to get an equaliser before half-time. Rangers passing the ball around us. No, it is good tackle there for Suter. Right, let's go. Come on, Suter. It's GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG to Romero. Romero out to Mackay. Surely this is it. Mackay. Mackay in towards Romero. Saved by the goalie, man. Honestly, how? Romero, you need to score that, son. You really do. Barry Mackay delivery now. In near post. Barry Mackay will get to this again. Where's he going with that delivery? Seriously. It's Romero. Cracks it, volley, and it's going to be... It should be a corner, but he's just blew for half time. It's a bit of a joke there. Should have been a Hearts corner, but he's decided that he's seen enough. And I tell you what, I've seen enough of the first half as well, to be honest. We need to do better. We've not turned up today. I mean, Rangers haven't been great, but, you know, we made one error at the back and they scored. So, simple as that. We find ourselves trailing, and we need to do whatever we can do to get back in front. Oh, come on, Devlin. Come on, Cammy. Cammy's away. He's got Romero running in. Goldson's took one in the face. Cammy Devlin, another ball in. Romero flicks it on to GUE-SUNG. It saved the game by McCrory. Ah, another corner. GUE-SUNG cannot believe it. Right, come on, delivery here then by Barry McKay. It needs to be good. It looks good. It's headed away though. And can we get to this? We can. It's Kieta to Cammy Devlin. Cammy Devlin strikes it, blocked, and Barry McKay will chase it. It's going to fall back for Romero. Romero now to Atkinson. Back into Romero. Oh, that's lovely for Romero. That's really good for Romero. Out to Kingsley now again. Kingsley. We got options. Who are we looking for? We're looking for somebody. He's found Benjamin. Looks for Atkinson. Oh, but it's taken away from him. GUE-SUNG will chase it back. He'll get it to Devlin. Devlin takes the ball in his stride here. It finds it GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG lays it off to Benjamin. Come on, son. Benjamin strikes it blocked. Can we get the rebound? We can. No. And Rangers now might be able to come away with this. And Rangers do come away with it. And we could be in a bit of trouble here. We could be in danger of this counter-attack. Rangers now with Fashion Sakala. But Suter, oh, brilliant for Harry Suter. Absolutely fantastic. Romero now, come on. Play for GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG out to McKay. McKay spins back. Benjamin out to Kingsley. Kingsley left foot at cross in. It's a great ball in, and it's McCrory. It's bounced off McCrory, bounced off Barisic, and still landed in McCrory's hands. Oh, fucking hell. Right, we get it back thanks to Balua. He got back there, got something on that round. Romero, come on. Romero to Barry McKay. McKay to GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG. Oh, he's forced a corner out of Rangers. We'll take it. Right, here we go. Barry McKay. Delivery now. It's not great. It's headed away by Ryan Kent. Devlin will be first to it. We're running out of time here. Cammy Devlin. Oh, off the bar. Cammy Devlin. I thought he was about to score a screamer. But no, Suter wins the ball. It's back to Cammy Devlin. Devlin to Barry McKay. It's Kingsley again. Kingsley to GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG out wide. Needs to get in the middle. He's crossed it into the middle and it's headed away once more. Benjamin will head it down to Balua. Balua. Oh, deflected, and we just can't seem to. We just cannot seem to find a way past Rangers here. Right, come on, Devlin again this time. Come on, son, let's do it. It's GUE-SUNG. GUE-SUNG. Poor, very poor. McCrory launches it forward. Suter heads it back down to Romero, who brings it down. Romero strikes it, puts it well wide of the target. Alright, this is it then. Shankland, Humphreys and Connor Smith coming on. We need to try and find this goal, and we need to find it as quickly as possible. So hopefully we've got one in the next 16 minutes, or else we will be leaving Tynecastle here with absolutely nothing. The ball out to Kent. Kieta will go over. Kieta will. Oh, and Kieta does get to it. He needed to get to it as well. But he just gave it away. That's poor. I mean, we didn't even win the free kick. I was hoping that we'd maybe been fouled off the ball there. Come on, get that. Yes, Balua gets to it. Right, come on, this could be a counter-attack. Romero in towards Connor Smith. Right, Connor Smith's got Barry McKay out wide. Barry McKay's now got the space in front of him. Barry McKay could get us level in this game if he scores here. Fucking hell. Come on, Barry McKay. We needed that. We really needed that. Right, Barry McKay, delivery from the corner. It's headed away again. Romero brings it down. Romero strikes it, and that one will be cleared up to Sakala, and we could be in a bit of danger here. We could be in a lot of danger now. That's offside. It's off. Thank God for that. I tell you what, I wasn't sure. I said it was offside, but it looked like they were playing on. But Connor Smith now, come on. Awful. Right, come on, get that, McKay, get that. McKay keeps it in. McKay now to Romero. Romero to GUE-SUNG. That's awful from. I tell you what, GUE-SUNG's underperformed today. No fucking doubt about it. He's just not been as good as he's been as of late. Now it's Sakala. Sakala against Kieta. It's a good tackle for Kieta. Wait, the referee's gave a bit. The referee's gave a second yellow for winning the ball. That is an absolute disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace. How? I mean, referee. What's it? I mean, he clearly won. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. The look at the direction the ball. That is embarrassing, man. The referee's just gifted Rangers a chance, and it's going to be David versus Brooks, and Brooks sends David the wrong way. And we're down to 10 men as well. What a disgrace, you know. The referee's pretty much single-handedly decided this game. I actually cannot fucking believe that. That's an abysmal decision from the ref. Absolutely embarrassing there from the referee. GUE-SUNG to Humphreys as we try and push forward. Humphreys need to get a ball into the box. Shankland's running in. Couldn't get on it. Romero will head it down to Balua. Oh, what a strike for him, but he saved the game by McCrory. It's just not our day. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be our day here. We've tried, but It's going to be a Rangers win. Sakala. Oh, what's he doing? Look at the state of this prick. Well, his wee roulette spins. Right, Connor Smith gets back. Come on. Suter. Shankland. Oh, we've seen GUE-SUNG just get bundled to the floor there. And that's offside. So, yeah, all that will do is probably waste any time left now for us to get a comeback in this game. Not happy with how this has panned out at all. That was never a penalty. And we pummeled Rangers. We just couldn't get the goal for some reason. And then that penalty happens. Devlin slides in to deny Rangers a chance of a third goal. But we need to defend this corner. Devlin again. Well, what the fuck? He's took that away for us there. And that's a penalty. I'll be honest. That is a penalty. Fair play. That's a penalty. But, I mean, the other one wasn't. What a horrible debut for Kieta. Abukar Kieta getting sent off in his debut against Rangers, man. Brooks goes down the middle. It's going to be a 3-0 win then for Rangers. Not good. Not good at all. And that is it. It's all over. It's done and dusted here at Tynecastle. Small supporters of the Rangers fans celebrating in the corner. Probably celebrating because they got an extra £10 in their DLA this week. Fuck them. I tell you what, next time when we get Rangers at Ibrox, I will tank them. I will annihilate them, and there'll be no dodgy decisions. There'll be no referee. I mean, we should know the score by now. Obviously, it's penalty to Rangers. That's the whole gimmick. That's how Scottish football works. But I mean, yeah, I mean that second penalty, it was never a penalty. But look, I mean, look at those stats. We had 17 shots. They had 4 shots, and we lose. You know, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. But yeah, what can we do? What can we do? And there you go, that defeat then not only keeps us out of the top 6, it also keeps us out of the top page of the table. Now you need to scroll down to see where we are. We are in 9th, we're behind Hibs, our Edinburgh rivals, so I mean that ain't good. I mean, again, we kind of we finished the episode where we started it. At the start of the episode we were 4 points off of the top of the table, which was fine, and now we're still 4 points off the top of the table. The only major difference is that Celtic and Rangers now lead the way, which is normality, you know, that's what you expect. But yeah, I mean, we can turn this around. By no means are we all of a sudden screwed. We can bounce back, and that's what I'll be hoping to do next time out, which includes a game against Hibernian and, of course, a game against Kelly. So it'll be a chance for us to beat 2 teams that are above us and leapfrog them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into Scottish Premiership action and just trying to get back to normal ways, which hopefully will be a win. But we've also got the Europa Conference League next time out as well, so should be good. First time we've been playing Europe since the opening season. I'm buzzing for it. Obviously, I want to go off to a good start. It's a shame to have Halkett and Ginnelly out injured for pretty much the whole European group stage, so that won't be ideal. But like I said, hopefully the new signings can, you know, play slightly better. I'll be honest, they weren't great against Rangers, but, you know, we lost 3-0. I think that says more about the whole team in general rather than it does the you know, the 2 new signings. I'm not going to blame the 2 new signings for, you know, that defeat against Rangers. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll be back better than ever next time out, and hopefully we can get off to a good start in Europe. That's it. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one, and of course, until then, be Scotland 90. Thanks for watching, and peace.